G'day, this is Jerome from PME. Today we're going to talk about the Ghost Ring accelerator, which we've got fitted here to this WRX. So it's called the Ghost Ring because they say that it's out of sight and out of mind. If you have a look at the front of the steering wheel here, you can't even really see the control, which is situated on the back. So it works, it's a rotary ring that you just actuate with your fingertips. So you're basically applying just this rotational motion. It's spring loaded, so it always returns to zero throttle. You can apply the throttle either clockwise or anti-clockwise, just with the tips of your finger. One of the other things that's exclusive to PME is the contour brake bar. So the way that works, it contours around the contour of the steering wheel, which gives you a nice easy reach. You can virtually brake without having to remove your hand from the steering wheel, or if you like, you can fully remove it. You've got the horn on the top there. So the great thing about these type of hand controls, similar to the O-ring, is that you can drive with both hands on the steering wheel, which means you don't need any extra switches for your secondary functions like your brake or your indicators or your horn or anything like that, because you know it's all here. You can do it whilst you're accelerating or braking. It's all within reach. You can virtually drive with one hand on the wheel, and you know, change gears if you've got sports shift, play with your air conditioning or your radio or all the rest of it. Okay, so let's start it up and we'll go over how it all works. So to initialise this hand control, we've just put these two switches in the dash. That one powers up the hand control. This one is a 50% sensitivity switch. Alright, so with the hand control on, even when I touch it now, it's not activated. You need to initialise the brake circuit by applying the brake, and then your hand control is now active. Here's a couple of safety features we always include. So just a flip up throttle so you can extend your leg out fully. Another safety feature of the Ghost Ring is that when you apply the brake, it automatically cancels the throttle input, so you'll see that now. Alright, let's go for a drive then. As you can see, it's a really natural driving experience in the way that you hold the wheel. I mean, you can't even hardly tell that there's an accelerator behind the steering wheel there. I find this one is probably one of my favourite hand controls. Over the O-ring, I prefer it. There is a few tricky bits, which you'll see come around this corner, or maybe on the way up. It's just maintaining that constant throttle whilst you're shuffling your hands across the steering wheel. So that's a bit of a technique that will come to you over time. But apart from that, it's really natural flight. And of course you can I'm basically driving with one hand now. Turn my radio on, you know, play around with the air conditioning. I can still, if I'm accelerating, I can brake all with the one hand using this contour brake bar. So it's great for a long drive. If you're getting fatigued, you can just swap hands, and then occasionally if you need to brake, you just use your other hand. Here's one of these tricky corners that I mentioned before, and just holding that throttle in that consistent position as you go around the corner. That takes a bit of getting used to, but that was a pretty radical corner, that one, so it's not always quite that drastic. Shift, no problems. Drop it down. So that's the PME Guido Simplex Ghost Ring for you. It's quite a nifty and comfortable driving control, I find. If you want any more information, jump on our website, pmeautoconversions.com.au, check it out, or give us a call on 9482 2808. Thank you.